You already know what it is, man. Welcome back to another episode. You know, it's been a minute. We've been working, we've been grinding. But today I'm sitting down with a legend from New York. He a father, he a businessman, he a jack of all trades, he a hustler. He had a big influence in the rap culture since he stepped foot in it. We sitting down with Capo, Jim Jones. What's up,
What's up, my brother?
I appreciate you. I appreciate you for coming through.
Me.
First, I want to start with, right, from the rip. I want to speak on how people turn a positive into a negative. So recently you was giving out turkeys, and then everybody tried to make it a thing where it's like, oh, you had an attitude giving out turkeys. So if you want to touch on that, we could start there from the rip.
It's funny. I just think people are infatuated with me. It's crazy to me how much time people spend on looking at things I'm doing and try to pick apart bad sides of what I'm doing. And I looked at a lot of people that were starting this, and I didn't see them giving out any turkeys nowhere on their page, nowhere.
Facts.
So I'm gonna leave it there. I mean,
Yeah, facts.
what can you do for people that's hopeless, man? You dig these people? I help people pay their bills also. The more they get to talk about me on their platform, they get their little tools infused at the end of the month. They get to pay some bills and shit like that. I'm doing that for numerous amounts of these bloggers and shit like that.
No,
So
that's a fact.
I understand it, bro. I know y'all need some money. There's no problem. I got a lot of it. You heard that? Y'all get the tools infused.
He popping it early.
But for the, I grew up, and my hood is different.
Right.
I'm from Forster, I'm from Lennox Side. It's a badass neighborhood, the projects. So when you're giving things out in the community like that, it's not as easy as you think to maintain the peace and keep things in the line. And I'm aware of everything, and I let the lady slide already a couple times, you dig?
And she just keep coming back trying.
I mean, it's just bad the way people got me on camera, but you got to keep the stern out there, else you'll let everybody walk over you in the midst of things you're trying to do in the neighborhood for everybody else. And then I got a line of 400, 500 people behind this lady that nobody's showing and things like that, that's
Facts.
been out there
For hours.
waiting. You heard I was already late, and then she's skipping, so it's like, but God bless that lady, because I do know that she got a turkey also,
Right.
or a turkey or two, so she was not left out, you know what I mean? So I don't want people to think like I love my neighborhood. I mean, I do a lot for my community, and that's what I keep doing. Day in and day out. It's not just with turkeys, it's with everything. And when I don't got things to give, I got myself to give. When I ain't got myself to give, I take care of who I can take care of. Like, I'm just a different type of person when it comes to the give back. I've been fortunate enough to get a lot, and I've been fortunate enough to take a lot. So
Right.
before I go, I want people to know that I gave more than I took, because I'm still taking. You heard?
So through it all though, like people always trying to put you on a negative light. How you stay grounded though?
If I let people's opinions bother me, bro, I wouldn't get nowhere in life. I use that as fuel
Facts.
to go where I need to go. You heard?
Facts.
It's quick to burn gas in this industry, and the haters is the best thing to use as rocket fuel. You heard?
Yeah, and I'll be feeling like if they ain't talking at all, that's when you should be worried. But I feel like
Yeah, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping.
no, facts.
I got the most of them.
Yeah.
You heard?
So how was it like coming up in New York though?
It was the same thing coming up through high school, all that. I just stood out amongst everything, you dig? It's no different than what I am now. You dig? The hip hop industry just put it on 10, but I was just still that nigga coming up, you dig? I was a little bit different. My style was a little bit different. I'm from the hood, but my style was a little bit different, so, you know.
So out of Bronx and Harlem, like which one would you say had the biggest influence on your life?
They both got the equal amount of influence on me and shit like that. Like, it's not like, you know, I had no choices to be in either of those places, you dig? Being in the Bronx is a very, very tough community, so it's Harlem, but the landscape's a little bit different. Bronx is a little bit more edgy, a little bit more rough. I learned how to fight in the Bronx. I learned I got a lot of heart in the Bronx. Like, it was nothing you couldn't do. You had to go outside and go for yours, so. And I always going back and forth to Harlem, but when I went to Harlem to actually move to Harlem to live in the projects and shit like that, it wasn't a thing for me. You heard?
So why Harlem niggas feel like they're the flyest niggas in the world?
That's
though?
we are.
Yeah, you think?
That's we are. I mean,
Yeah, like
I can't take that away from us.
Like
We've been doing it for a long time since Cab Calloway and them. I mean, it's just something in the air, something in that project water.
So it
We
ain't
just
the
like
East
to step
Coast.
out.
It ain't East Coast. It's just Harlem got it with the fly shit.
We just
like.
Harlem. We just Harlem. I mean, but there are a lot of fly steppers. Like, you see you have it on yourself, my bro. You got a good little fit on, light and easy.
You
and
got
shit
good,
like that.
good lure fit on.
I mean? It was a light one. It wasn't heavy. You know
Right,
what I'm
it
saying?
ain't
Like, it was
heavy,
too
dog.
heavy. It was a throw on. I understand. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Shit.
we was talking about what
Philly
you
boys
was going.
get busy though and shit like that. I will say that. Y'all got a lot of style out here. Philly for a long time. Since my uncle used to hustle out here in the 80s and shit like that. He used to come back from Philly with all the troop jackets and shit, all the troop suits and shit like that. A lot of Jamaican shit was going on back then out here in Philly.
And
but-
Philly, Jamaican shit. Yeah,
you better ask around,
For
nigga.
real, you better ask around. You know I'm a young
You
nigga.
better ask them niggas how them Jamaicans had Philly going in the 80s. You heard? They was getting a lot of money and they was doing a lot of tough things out here. Philly's always been a tough neighborhood and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
facts.
just know so much. I don't know too much about it, but I'm familiar with it because my uncle used to always come out here and hustle and shit like that and come back home and guns, money, all type of shit. Shouts to Uncle Ricky, man.
But I wanted to ask you too, like, did you grow up in the church? Cause like a lot of your songs and like,
100%. I grew up in
Yeah.
church all my life. Man. The pastor was my godfather. Like, I was born in the church. Every Sunday, all night prayer meeting, new converse class, choir, doing plays, building the church. Yeah, church gave me a lot of moral compass and shit like that, and it helped me out through my travels in the street and shit like that, because I was able to decipher what most people couldn't. You know what I mean?
right? Do you feel like because of that, like God with you through everything, that's why you feel like you still like relevant, like
100%. I'm a God-fearing man. I know without God, I wouldn't be here today, no matter what I've done and what I've accomplished, no matter what bad road I took and things like that. I do believe that He's had His hand on me this whole time, and I do believe all the prayers that me coming from such a strong family that believes in God and all the prayers they've been doing for all my life, even before the music and shit like that, has helped me up. And I really, like my grandmother, she's been going. I know she's been guiding me. So I got a lot of things in my favor that I feel that it's gonna be hard for people to beat me.
yeah. You still pray to this day though.
Every day,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4 times a day. A prayer don't gotta be long. A prayer could be 2 words. Thank you, God. That's 3. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, as long as you're giving that thanks, that's a prayer. You know what I mean? As long as you're conscious, as long as you give grace when you eating and things like that, like you dig. Like it's certain things that I still do to this day, every day, and my family still does. I go to my mom's house every Sunday and I lead the prayer. I led the prayer on Easter, like.
Yeah, that's what's up. So when you was younger, like, did you see yourself being where you at today?
Nah, but my mom's always told me I was gonna be somebody special.
Yeah.
So I took that to heart, and it seemed to be going that way for me since I was younger, as far as just who I was and everywhere I was at.
So it seemed like though, like on the come up, like in y'all like Dipset, like, did you want to be a rapper? Like, was that your whole thing? Like,
I had a thing, like, I didn't want to be famous, but all the famous people knew me. That was like my slogan. And then I started watching how Cam and Mason, all these niggas was making so much fucking money. I'm like, God. And then I was making a lot of money myself because I was finding my way through directing videos, engineering camp sessions, doing everything else but the actual rap. They tried to discourage me a little bit earlier, a few people and shit like that. And then I figured it out. And just me watching it and wanting to do something, I know that if I put my mind to it, I could do anything. It didn't matter what it was or the skill set. I'm built for it.
so if you could go back in time, would you change anything?
Nah. Why would I change the journey? The journey is the fun part.
Right.
You heard? You can't skip the process. You gotta go through it to get through it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm still on my journey.
Yeah, it ain't over yet type shit.
It ain't over. Every day I wake up and put my best foot forward.
So how long you think you got throwing that shit on, stunting on the young niggas? Like how much? Like how long you be trying to keep doing this shit for?
I don't
like
throw that shit on
then
forever,
like,
though.
we ain't know you was gonna come in the mink or Pelly. Like you chilling.
I went Philly.
You
heard?
Philly
I gave
shit?
him some light arty. You heard? With the suspenders. You heard? I ain't see niggas go suspenders on the arty yet.
Yeah, right. Or that color.
Yeah, you see what I'm talking about? You heard? Match the arties with the
Yeah, with the
You heard? It's light, but it's heavy. You heard? So they going to Philly. I had one for 'em. You did?
Yeah, no, I fuck with it. I ain't see that color before. I think I got you though.
Nah, today you cool. You cold.
Yeah, I'm
you
cool.
Cold.
I
You
want some
cold.
cool
You got the
shit.
cozy socks on. You here for it. You heard?
But I want to ask you, like, do you feel like you made it as big as you could go? Like,
I've done a lot in life, and I don't think that I'm worried as much as I was before about the success than I am about the business and the people I get to help and the places that I want to go. in music, I had a long career, but it's a short-lived thing, and that's not something I want to be doing all my life. I got other shit that I would like to do in life. I got other people I like to stun on in other different types of worlds and shit like that. You heard? Like, I can't keep stunning on my people all the time. I ready to take this show abroad. You heard? Stun on somebody in south of France, but you dig? I got a few more things I need to finish up before I can do my disappearing act.
No, facts. Do you feel like a group like was the best fit for your career?
The group was the best thing that happened to us, for all of us. You know what I mean? Well, I wouldn't say for Cam, because Cam was signed before us. He was a platinum artist before we started the Diplomats, but the power it gave us, it gave all of us was tremendous. I mean, the bounce back. That was when Cam was going through what he was going through, and the Diplomats, we came back with Diplomats, and that shit took off. I don't think that there was nothing else that could have put us in any better position than being able to be the Diplomats at that time.
What was your favorite part about the Diplomats? Was it
the Brotherhood?
I was about to say that, the Brotherhood.
Before the money, the Brotherhood is the strongest thing ever. And when the money comes, you see who's who.
Yeah, facts.
It just puts a 10 on a 2 for anybody that was stunting. You see who they wanted to be and shit like that.
So you feel like money fuck up a lot of relationships?
Money fucks up a lot of people.
Right.
I wouldn't say it fucks up a lot of relationships. It's the people that it affect that fucks up the relationship. You know what I mean? For a person that never had anything or never had a dollar, it's going to change them tremendously, is what I've seen. You know what I mean? There's very few people that know how to be humble when they start to get money and they came up their whole life that didn't have it.
Right.
You heard? Or they came up their whole life and didn't have no hustle and bustle. I always had a little hustle and bustle with me. I always had to know how to get to a dollar. I always knew what money was and always knew what money could do for me. I had a full understanding of it and how I wanted to be and how I wanted to move when I got the money. You heard?
Right.
Everybody never had that vision.
Yeah, facts. I wanted to ask you this, like, cause this like kind of like a personal question for me. Some shit like I'm going through. I want to ask you like how you feel about people you love and associating with motherfuckers you really don't kick it with. Like,
you gotta take that with
just some OG advice. Like,
I would say certain things for certain people is off lines. If it's somebody you fuck with like that, then naturally your enemy should be their enemy.
Facts.
Period.
Facts.
If that's someone you fuck with like that.
Facts.
You can't fuck with everybody like that. So it's only a few people you should be having in your heart that you know no matter what, these niggas ain't going.
Right.
But for the rest of the people, you can't be mad at them. You let them do what they do. You keep everybody, you know, that's the chess player. Now you know, oh, he's a bishop. Right. That nigga's gonna do a funny move. Oh, he's a rook. He's gonna keep it straight down the line. Oh, you dig? Like it's chess. You gotta keep everybody where they at and use them how they can be used, because they gonna use you the way you could be used. If you can't be used, you're useless. You heard? But loyalty is hard to come by. You heard? And if you do have some people that's loyal in your corner, I suggest you keep it as real with them as possible. You heard? Because that's where it goes wrong. You dig? But if you got some loyal people, the rest will be all right.
What if it's blood though? Like, what if it's your blood? Fucking, like, do you feel like blood over water?
You can survive on water.
Yeah.
You can't drink a cup of blood, baby. Yeah. You heard? But you know what it is, man. Family gonna everybody's gonna disappoint you, bro.
Yeah.
No matter what the circumstances, you're gonna figure out they're gonna disappoint you. Your closest people are gonna disappoint you. You know what I mean? It's no way to see who's gonna disappoint you, but family's no different than a stranger in those circumstances. Sometimes family use family just for that reason.
Right.
To keep using the family word. Like, nigga, you was just fucking stranger to me, you heard? The family is just what it is. It's a word, nigga. That's all you is.
Right.
The love behind that, nigga, I give it to somebody who deserves it. You just got a title. You know what I mean? And I've loved a lot of people from afar.
No, facts.
You heard?
Like, how you feel about, like, do you allow people to use you, like, for the good though? Or
I
you
allow people to use me, period. Right. Like I said, if you can't be used in life, you're useless. You just don't want people to misuse you.
Right.
You heard?
Yeah.
Then it can become a problem. If you taking my kindness for weakness and you misusing me in those ways, and I hate when people call me back to back.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Like,
Fuck, man.
I pick up the first time, you know my mama 9 times out of 10. I'm not gonna pick up the second time. I'm gonna get back with you. Just be crazy.
Do you feel like you influenced a lot of the culture with Swag or Dipset as a whole?
I influenced Dipset.
Oh, okay. Pop your shit. All right. You influenced, right.
I trust Dipset. I am the mood board for Dipset.
Right.
Straight up and down. You can ask any of them. They cannot deny that.
Right.
That too. I gave everybody identity. Them niggas didn't have no real, you heard?
Damn.
You used to take my clothes out my closet and put that shit on. Like, I'm the mood board.
Right.
I always got fly since high school. You heard? New pair of sneakers every week. Like, now it's every day, but that was the target, nigga. I had to get a whole fit, new fit every week, go to the tunnel. Like, I've been doing that shit clockwork. And I just, you know what I mean? Like, but I'm the mood board.
Yeah. It seemed like you was doing like a lot of behind the scenes work though. That
I was doing all the behind the scenes. I was directing videos. I was styling the videos. I was getting the clothes. Like I was creating the aesthetic for the Dipset, and not to take nothing away from nobody, because niggas dressed. You know what I mean. But as far as the aesthetic and the look, I put my heart into that.
Yeah, that's heavy. That shit gotta be known.
When the videos and all that shit, when it comes to the styling and buying all these elaborate things and all that shit, like.
So what about the pink shit?
The pink, I had a hand in that too.
You a legend. Oh, I'm gonna get
pink was my shit
until
Cam seen it and said, I need that.
Oh.
And for what we doing, of course, nigga, take it to the top.
Right.
It was this set, nigga. You heard? I always wore pink since Easter, nigga.
Right.
At Easter, great pink. You heard?
So what you feel like you known more for though, the fashion or the music?
Lifestyle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Music, of course, I got a hell of a catalog and shit like that, but I believe that my lifestyle has helped me up in this game. When I didn't have music out or when the music was dry for a minute and shit like that, people still respected Capo for who he was when I walked in buildings.
Right, just how you was. Yeah, I don't think you never was like, it was like jump fell off. It never was one of them.
Yeah, but I never went broke. I almost went broke.
Yeah,
I never went broke.
Yeah. But what made you want to start your own clothing line?
Well, I don't really have my own clothing line as yet. I mean, I do stuff with the Diplomats and make clothes, and then I got another.
The jeans and shit.
Dead Lonely. I
Lonely.
invested in that and shit like that. I don't like to call it my clothing line. It's something that I like to wear and shit like that. It's not nothing I created. But it's something that was in vain. It made me feel nostalgic when I looked at it because the skull and bones and stuff that I used to wear. So I got a chance to meet the young gentleman and told him that I'm gonna be the support he needs to make sure this shit go.
Yeah, that's
global
fire.
And shit like that. So we're embarking on new territories. But you know, fashion is something I like, man. I don't care who makes it, what's the brand.
Right.
Man, as long as it look good, I won't put it on.
Do you feel like the older generation reached back down to help the youth out?
Not as much as they need to.
Yeah.
I feel that we could do a lot more, or people in my position could do a lot more, create some balance inside this industry, as the youngsters don't have no guidance per se and shit like that. Not saying they need it. I don't want to impose my will on anybody, but a little advice and shit like that sometimes will go a long way for people that's coming up in the same light as you are. You know what I mean? And to stay young, you will want to have a good camaraderie with these youngsters because that's going to give you that young energy.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
So how you feel about when they saying like you the oldest YN?
Thank you,
right. Yeah, fuck yeah. Like,
about to make some t-shirts about you. Everybody will buy it, you heard?
Right.
What's wrong with being an old YN? An old young nigga is pretty good for a nigga like me.
No, facts.
You heard?
Facts. I want to be a YN forever.
And everybody know it.
Right.
You heard?
No, real shit though.
You did? So what could be wrong with that?
And
I'm in shape, I'm living good. I'm an old young nigga.
And like another thing, you starting up your own podcast, Artist to Artist. What made you want like?
I bought a big ass facility in the city. I got a whole fucking factory, a compound. I'm building a multi-purpose content creation facility for music, fashion, media, and broadcast. So these rooms like this for podcasting and stuff like that is what I'm building. A bunch of other stuff in there too. So when Fabio came home, he came to check me, and I just was sitting in there, and I asked him if he did an interview. He's like, nah. And I look at all the cameramen that's be coming in there looking at me like I'm stupid every day. You niggas do something, set up some cameras and shit like that. And then set up the cameras. Shit went all right. I said, all right, well, we in the business. And then I did the interview with Fab and them.
Oh, so that's Fab and them shit. And that, like,
Artist to Artist is my shit.
Yeah.
Let's Rap About It is the shit that we do together with me, Fab, Dave, and Maine. And I did that interview with them on my show, and that shit went crazy. And then I told them niggas, y'all niggas might as well come on in and let's do the show.
Yeah.
And they like, yeah, let's double down. And it was dope though, cause I out of everybody, not to say that Fab wouldn't do it, but Fab is still Fab. He's a multi-platinum artist. That's a big dog. You dig?
Facts, facts.
So, you know what I mean? So it was like to see him doing it felt good, cause I knew he understood what's going on in the space right now.
Yeah.
It was that's a business move, so that was dope. And he funny as shit. I'm glad people got to see
his
how
personality.
Sneaky funny he is, because that's what he do all day. He be sniping from the corner like, yo, bro, you gotta watch him on the show.
Yeah, and Maine will say a lot of Paul shit though.
Maine is fucking crazy. That's why his name is Maniac. It's fucking wild, man. Every day you with Maine is something new, but it's good though, man. It's great. It's good energy.
Yeah, I like that joint a lot. It's motivation for sure. But you see you doing podcasts for like the next 5-10 years, or?
I don't know. I see me doing a bunch of other things. Like, that's what I'm building a building for. So I gotta turn the Drip Report into a full news show. So we'll start that the first week of winter. So that's like December 21st, December 22nd. We'll be doing the weather, sports, current events, and then I have live broadcasters around the country. There's a bunch of stuff going on. Then we'll be actually doing sitcoms in there. I'm about to do a sitcom. I don't want to say the name of it because I haven't registered it yet, but we're doing a sitcom. So I'll show them sitcom at the top of the year. And then I'm just trying to run a bunch of shows in there. So for the kids that's gaming and streaming, I got places for them. For people that have been building podcasts, we got places for them. We got places for people to come rent, photo shoots, photo rooms. Like, I got too much shit to worry about to be stuck in one thing, but I'm a jack of all trades. Yeah. As long as I'm in that building, I can do anything I want.
Yeah, that's hot. You know what I mean? That's hot. Big ass warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
Is there, out of your whole career, is there any future features or sponsorships that you missed out on that you wish you could have, like?
Features and sponsorships?
Yeah, like, or partnerships, anything that
I believe there was a few partnerships and shit like that I missed out on, but none that stand out the most that was going to change my life and shit like that. Features, yeah, there's naturally some people that I would like to still do some music with that I haven't got to do music with, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, we'll see what happens as we go on and shit like that.
Do you got top 5 artists of all time?
Top 5 of all time. I don't know about top 5 of all time, but I know Pac, Jay, Drake. Those are like my 3. Those are like
the top 3.
Yeah.
So you think it's somebody that could do a versus with Hov?
Yeah, there's a few people that probably could do verses with Hov now, because there's so many. There's a few artists that have a very big hit catalog that can stand for 20 records with no sweat.
Right.
You dig? But the difference in that is Jay is a showman. Like, he knows how to get on that stage and twist that shit up.
Facts.
He talks slick. He premeditates a lot of shit. Like, it's different with him.
Right.
You definitely can have the same power of records, but you don't have the same personality. You don't command the same attention. You get on stage like that nigga's different with that shit. You know what I mean? So that's what always separate him from his stage performance from everybody else's shit like that. And you can go on YouTube and see it from when he got at 50 Cent on Summer Jam, and I want about $1 when after fucking 50 Cent, you dig, when he was in London and the white rock and roll dude dissed him, he came out with the guitar, and like and then the people love him so much, so anything that he give you is going to turn, you know what I mean?
Right.
But there's definitely people that could get on that stage and bounce with him. Like, I watch Drake.
Yeah, Drake crazy. I ain't
you
gonna
dig?
lie,
Like, we're not gonna say that any record that Drake put on
is not
20
crazy.
records.
That's like,
you're not gonna say Future.
Right.
You're not gonna say 20 records that Future put on is not gonna go dumb.
That's facts. Real shit though.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Them two right there is hard right there. You dig?
Right.
Like, I know there's a lot of other people, but them two right there, Future and Drake, I've been listening to for the past 15 years straight, hit after hit after hit, no misses, bro.
So would you put Future in your top 5?
It's different.
All right, right. He like, you feel like he not
well,
rap.
I put you, no. It's different. I put you in my top 5. Like, you like my spirit animal. Like, it's something you dig. It's something that
connect.
Yes,
Right.
Future, my broski. You dig?
Right,
I fuck with Future. He got it, hands down, style, all that type of shit. But it's this, you know what I mean? Like,
right. I wanted to let you know when you said the Nas shit, I don't think you was tripping.
No,
because I felt with like,
they're gonna go crazy, bro.
Like influence, like niggas don't want. You feel me? Like on that tip, I felt it. Like no, that's real shit. Niggas was trying to dress like Dipset, do certain shit. You know what I'm saying? A bandana, the swag. But Nas is like, I don't know no Nas shit. I'm a young nigga, so it's like.
I know, man.
Yeah, Dipset was like
That just fucked up when niggas put me in that middle. But shout out to Nas. Nas did influence me when I was coming up, so.
Right.
That show you how the shit goes and shit like that. And in turn, in this new generation, I've influenced a lot of people and shit like that. And that feels great. You know what I mean?
Facts,
like, what the fuck are we doing this for if you can't go nowhere and feel your influence and shit like that?
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, real shit. So would you do a versus again though, yourself?
Me do a versus myself? Yeah, I do a versus. I have some fun.
Yeah.
I have some records.
So you,
if it's in New York, yeah, I'll definitely do a versus.
They gotta be in New York though.
They gotta be around New York.
Yeah.
They gotta be around New York. They gotta be like Philly, Connecticut, PA. That'd be somewhere around there for me to push my weight around the way I need to with these records. You know what I mean?
If you had a chance to do it again though, would you do it off the strength for the free ski or no? You ain't?
Nah, I'm not doing nothing for the free ski.
Yeah, no bullshit.
My day for the free ski is over, baby. The free ski sound like what?
Yeah, like fuck is you doing?
I ain't got no more free skis in me. You gotta make sense business wise. I might do something for no money, but that don't mean that the business that I've situated doesn't compensate for the money that I didn't perform for. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at in life. The free ski don't do that for me.
Do you think we'll ever see a Dipset tour?
Ooh. I hope so, man.
Yeah.
I would say that. I hope so. I hope that the influence that we have left will lead us to a way where we get paid to do a dope ass tour.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we'll see how that goes. And right now, I'm kind of blind to that, but I don't take nothing off the table. And Diplomats is Diplomats still, you know.
Do you miss the Brotherhood though?
I miss the Brotherhood, you know.
Yeah.
And that's why I've shown those who are around me how to be brothers and created my own brotherhood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And hopefully they understand what we're doing. You know what I mean? It's not easy. You know, taking the position of a leader, you have to know what that is. I mean, some people say they're the boss, but that don't mean they're a leader.
Right, facts.
It's a big difference.
Niggas be the boss of a company that ain't worth shit, but can be a
a
team
boss,
player.
bro.
Right,
A boss don't mean you a leader.
Right, facts though. Yeah.
Yeah, you could work somewhere and work for somebody, and you can be way better leader than your boss actually is. And it'll tell in the workplace as the boss got to come and ask you to find out what the fuck he need to get done.
Right.
And you always the person that he go to.
No, facts.
You heard? That's leadership skills. That, I mean, the boss could be anybody.
Do you feel like it's better to be independent or signed to a major record label?
It depends on your work set. Your skill set and your work set. If you're a worker, you a hard worker, you understand what's at stake, then it's going to work for you. There ain't nothing like getting an independent dollar and making money that way. But if you're a talented artist and you don't have the grind, then you might need to go get a major deal. That might be the best for you, and have a real big support system around you to help you get the money and show you where you need to go and shit like that. But if you're a grinder and you feel you got some music that can make some money, and you got to get out there, put your boots on, tie them all the way up, and grind, and grind. And then get discouraged, and if you don't grind after that, they're going to kick you out. So this game is built on discouragement, and once you learn that, then you'll be all right. And 10 years is an overnight success. I'm going on 30. My third overnight success, bro.
That's heavy. I ain't trying, like, I know back in the day, y'all had a lot of shit, right? Y'all had a lot of, I want to know what's the difference from the chicks back in the day and the chicks on the internet now.
Oh, I mean, it really is. Females are females. The aesthetic is different. Some more BBLs.
Some more BBLs.
More frontals. way more wigs.
Yeah.
Bitches are way too expensive. All these bitches seem to be, pardon not to call them bitches, but it's just backwards. I mean,
Right, it's backwards.
we didn't need $1 to scoop a shorty when we was coming up. All you needed was some game and to be solid and to look good. And after that, y'all was gonna figure it out. The first thing niggas wasn't opting to do was trick on a female. That wasn't it, especially not where I'm from.
Facts.
We
Facts.
felt we was just as fly as the female. The game, the playing field was a little bit different back then. I'm not saying the rules were different. And you gotta keep up with the times. Shit happens, you heard? Like,
Right.
You can't cry about what used to be when you gotta figure out what's going on now. But I know it's hard for a guy that's trying to meet a young lady right now because they got so many rules and everything is in exchange. If you ain't got no dollars, you bitches don't even want to give you a phone number.
Right.
It seems like I wouldn't know, but just watching how things are being played and the way the females are playing, if you ain't got nothing for them, they ain't got nothing for you. And that's it's kind of like prostitution.
Yeah. So is it
I'm
free
from a
Diddy
day
or
where
fuck
days
Diddy?
used to, these ladies used to hustle and be on and get their dollar, and it just was different. And not to say girls ain't hustling now, but it's just different. The exchange rate is different. That's why I'm glad I ain't got to worry about it and shit like that, because it seems to be very expensive out here.
Facts. Do you think they comparing themselves to all type of celebrities? Is like you get what I'm saying? Like, bitch,
I'm just confused, bitch. If you live,
I'm just confused, bitch.
If you live in the projects and you got a Birkin, you out of line. If you live anywhere in them type of situations and you got Chanel in your closet and a Birkin and you living in South Philly in the back block and you the baddest, like, I'm confused. You're confused. You need to get your priorities in order.
Right.
First off,
Right.
Because if your bag costs more than the place you live, you out of pocket.
Right, he on his Philly shit. You out of pocket. we had
Your
a
bag costs 40.
right.
You're on Section 8, still finessing the system.
Right.
It ain't adding up, boo.
Right.
You need to go get yourself together. Maybe trade the bag in, because if you ain't got
Maybe
more
trade
money
the bag in.
in your account than you have in your bag, on a bag, it's crazy. You got a $40,000 bag and your account is not saying more than 40. Come on, baby.
Right,
You're supposed to be able to buy something 5 times.
Facts.
You heard?
Facts.
Not once, not twice, 5 times you're supposed to be able to buy that motherfucker before you buy that motherfucker. So if something costs $2, you're supposed to have $10
Facts. It's free game.
to spend on it.
Free game.
You heard? You don't need it, boo.
Right.
You could do something better with that Birkin. You heard? I bet you tell a nigga give you $40,000 to invest in some shit. He might want to see what you talking about.
Mm-hmm.
He might want to get $1 with you. You heard? But $40 for a Birkin and some head is crazy. I'm cool. I'm cool. That's crazy. That's a crazy exchange rate.
Yeah, fact. So you feel like a chick a baddie if she live with her
I'm
mom?
not mad at the chicks. I'm mad at the niggas.
They
these
fucking
niggas
the
don't
game
got
up.
Nothing.
Yeah.
No self-esteem. They ain't got no game. They never been outside. They never had. They. You heard? Like, these are the niggas that are scared to talk to females. So before they talk to a female, they come with money and shit like that to break up his fear of being shut down by that female.
Right. They leave with money.
You's a bozo.
Yeah, you a lame. Yeah.
Super lame.
Yeah,
you
you're
heard?
a weirdo,
And the
fact.
next nigga will come scoop your bitch with his eyes closed because you a lame, nigga.
That's a nigga like me.
You heard?
That's a nigga
Yeah,
like
it is.
me.
Like youngin be in no proximity to you and your bitch when y'all out for dinner. Youngin gonna scoop her. You heard?
So, but do you think a chick a baddie if she live with her mom?
I mean, she can be. Why not?
Right.
My son live with me, and I do that on purpose. He don't gotta live with me and shit like that. I mean, a person living with their moms, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. It depends on the circumstance. Now, if you have a family and you living with your moms, there's something wrong.
Yeah.
You heard? Now you heard? I'm not jacking that.
Right.
But yeah, my son get his lady pregnant and all that type of shit. And it's a wrap.
Gotta go.
She can't move in here.
Right.
You heard?
Yeah.
But you good.
Yeah,
Until
you
you
cool.
decide to figure out what you want to do in life, like, I'm going to get married, I'm out here, boop, 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 cool. Right now, sit here, stack up, do what you need to do. You heard? You ain't causing nobody no.
No, facts.
You
Real
heard?
shit.
That's different. And a lot of people do that.
You think it's just our culture, black culture, that do that, when the kids get out the house at 18 and shit like that?
Shit, I don't know. I don't know no kids that got out their house at 18. These niggas still with their mama right now at 38. You heard?
Real shit though.
38. Niggas better get on their own too. It's about to get cold out here. I can't tell you this. You niggas better get a job. You better get a hustle. You better get a grind. Because times are changing. There's going to be a big gap between who got it and who don't got it. And it's going to be hard out here. There's about to be a little less jobs because they're taking jobs. So if you don't know about computers, you're a dub. You better get a plumbing job or anything that needs to be fixed, because guess what? There's a few things these computers can't do right now, and that is unclog your toilet and all these type of trades. So I'm putting you niggas on the game to get you some money for the next few years. Because all you niggas can't hustle, and all you niggas can't scam. And some of you niggas, most of you niggas are not good at it.
Right.
You heard?
Did anybody ever tell you make a broke nigga feel bad? Anybody ever tell you some shit like that? Yeah, like,
no, I'm trying to make
like,
a broke nigga get on this too.
Right.
Because niggas don't understand. Like, I know most of you niggas that's trying to avoid getting a job is making less money than having a job. Than having a McDonald's job at that.
Facts.
Niggas out here hurting, looking bad, and talking about a nigga that has a job and you don't got nothing. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So for those that do have a job, I commend you for having that. You heard? Because you got a lot more than these bozos out here that don't even know how to hustle is good. And I want y'all to take offense to it, because you niggas need to get on your grind. I know a bunch of y'all and shit like that, you dig? But get on your grind, bro. How long we gonna stay in the same place and talk about trying to get out of the same place? You know what I mean? The hustle don't work. Go get you a job, nigga.
Right. Do Jim believe in marriage? Do you ever see yourself married?
I do believe in marriage, and I am getting married.
All right, that's what's up. What's up, bro? Yeah. So I want to ask you, out of your 20-year career, 20 or 30?
I started in 97, so
30?
I'm 28.
God damn, 28 years. That's heavy, huh? Real shit. What's the biggest lesson you think you learned?
In this game?
Or in life? Yeah, in the game. Yeah, in this game.
The biggest lesson I learned. These niggas is weird. You heard?
Yeah, I think on that note, we gonna sign out. These niggas
That's why I get so much flack, because these niggas is weird.
Yeah,
they say they stand on business, but they ain't standing on shit.
No bullshit.
You heard?
Yeah, we signing out though, man. I want to let you know, like, from a young nigga, you definitely the motivation for the young niggas. So when you get what I'm saying, like, it's motivation, and it be bad when they be saying niggas hate the old YN shit and all that, but it's like you really the motivation for the young niggas that's on the come up, the one be on the tip you on when we your age, you feel me? So I want to just let you know that I appreciate you. We signing out.
Thank you, man. Thank you,
Appreciate you coming through. Huh?
You had a great show too, my brother.
Thank you.
I wish you nothing but